Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so very much for visiting. And tonight I feel like is a very important video that I'm doing because I have reached 100 subscribers on my channel. And I want to thank those of you very much who have subscribed to my channel. It means so very much to me because this was one of the very first goals that I had set up to reach on my YouTube channel, and it's happened. Now, as I'm recording this, the last time I checked, I had like 103 subscribers. It may be more or less now by the time I post this video because I've noticed that it keeps going up and down. It'll go anywhere from 99 to 105 and then back down. I don't know if people are really unsubscribing to my channel. Sometimes it'll tell me I've got 3 new subscribers, and then I'll go and check the channel, and I actually have less than when I started. So I don't really know if there's something messed up in the YouTube algorithm that's causing that or not. But regardless of that, I do have a video that I would like to share with you tonight. And tonight I'm doing a movie review again. And once again, this is a movie review with a little twist. You know, I like to have a little bit of an edge to my videos and give them something different. And so tonight's videos that I'm doing for you, these are actually based on real people. And as I had stated in one of my other videos, I enjoy reading autobiographies because I like to learn about people and their life growing up, their childhood, and the things that they went to and how they got to where they're at. And these videos are based on real people. These are the videos that I find the most interesting to watch. They're kind of like a documentary, I guess. So I hope you enjoy learning about my favorite autobiography videos. And the very first one that I'm going to show you is one called Mask. And this movie stars, I can't talk, Cher, Eric Stoltz, and Sam Elliott. And the lady who's in this video, her name is Rusty, and she has a son named Rocky who has a disease that's called, the same kind of a disease that the Elephant Man had. It's kind of like a human growth hormone disease, which causes his skin to develop extra cells and get big, large lumps all over his body. And the mother, Rusty, is kind of in a biker group. She has a lot of people who are motorcycling with her and stuff, and they help her to raise her son and everything. And it basically tells the journey of him. It starts off when he's a teenager in high school and shows how he transitioned from each school that he would go to, the problems that he had to go through making friends until they got to know him. And he's extremely intelligent. He's a very intelligent person. And then it just goes through the documentary and of when he falls in love for the first time, things he experiences as a boy growing up. It's a very excellent movie. I was lucky because I actually found this movie at the local pawn shop that I shop at quite frequently, and I got it for like $1. And the second one that I want to tell you about is called Catch Me If You Can. And it is the story of, let me think if I can pronounce his name, Abnegel, the guy that's in his last name is a weird Abnegel or something. Leonardo DiCaprio plays the main character. And what happens is he goes through life assuming these identities of other people and getting away with it. He assumed that he was an airline pilot, and he became a doctor. He just does all kinds of disguises and stuff and makes lots and lots of money by doing it. It shows how he makes his fake IDs and stuff, you know, so that he can get passports and things where he can get away with this. And the whole time that he's doing this cop, which is Tom Hanks, is trying to catch him. And he actually manages to elude the police all through the movie of getting away. I think they finally do manage to end up catching him at the end. I did see an episode one time of where the real Frank Abagnale, the guy who played Leonardo plays, was on that show called To Tell the Truth. And the people were asking him questions, trying to figure out who the real guy was. Very interesting movie. And I didn't make notes on this. I guess I should have. I can't remember what year this was made. And now I'm not finding it. Usually I write that down before I come on here. And the next one is with Charlize Theron. I'm picking movies that I can't even pronounce the people's names. And Charlize Theron and Christina Ricci. And it's called Monster. Now this girl right here is kind of a homeless girl. Her family is abusive to her and stuff. And she ends up moving out on her own and kind of living on the street and stuff. And she goes one night to a bar. And she meets up with Christina Ricci, and they kind of form a friendship. I think she actually takes her home to live with her for a little while. And during the course of the movie, they fall in love. Now, when it starts out at the beginning of the movie, she's a straight girl. But when she gets with this girl, she kind of forms a romantic attachment to her, and she actually becomes a homosexual, a lesbian, if you will. And the two of them bond, and the police are trying to catch her. This girl was a, once again, I should have researched the name of her. Anyway, she was considered one of the most famed female serial killer because she goes on a rampage of picking up men. She was a prostitute for part of her life. That's how she made a living. But she gets to a point where she goes around and she picks up men, she takes them out in the woods, and she kills them, and she gets the money. So the whole time the cops are trying to catch up with her because she's considered a serial killer because she's killed several different men. And at the end of the movie, this girl right here that befriends her, actually they start traveling and doing things together. And they form a really good bond until the very end of the movie. And then it kind of falls apart. And very interesting movie. Once again, I don't know the year and I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry, I should. Usually I write this stuff down and I may end up redoing this video and still doing it. And the next one is another movie starring that same guy, Leonardo DiCaprio. It's called The Aviator. And he is actually playing the part of Howard Hughes, which was like a billionaire type eccentric person. He has this OCD compulsion where everything has to be really clean. He's constantly washing his hands and everything has to be arranged just so in his apartment and stuff. But it tells his life how he taught himself to fly, and he ends up directing movies and things like that. Just a very, when I actually went and seen this at the theater, and because it was in the summertime on a Saturday night when I was bored and it was hot. The air conditioning wasn't working very good in my house, so I actually went to the movie just to kind of get some cool relief. Not knowing anything about this movie or I would even like it. And when I walked out of the theater, I was surprised that I actually did enjoy it as much as I did. Once again, I think it says 2005 on it. Without my glasses, I can't see anything. And this next one is with Tom Hanks. And it's about that airplane that landed on the Hudson. Sully is the name of the movie, where he plays the captain of an airplane that's having difficulties maintaining flight, and he ends up having to crash landed on the ocean. They're saying that it's like 1,000 to 1 chance that anybody could ever really land a plane in the Hudson and survive without, the plane just completely coming all to pieces. But he does manage to do it, and I think he ends up landing and saving everybody that is on this flight. Very good acting. I think he may have even won some Academy Awards for it. The guy's name was Captain Chelsea Sullenberg. That's the guy who Tom Hanks plays in the movie. And the last one that I have is the autobiography of Joan Crawford. And it's called Mommy Dearest. Faye Dunaway plays the role of Joan Crawford. And, of course, everybody knows who she is. A very famous actress in her day. She adopts these 2 children, a little boy and a little girl. I think before the end of the movie, she actually had 3 children. But for some reason, her daughter that she adopts, that she named Christina, she has a problem with her, and she picks on her. She's mean to her. She's overbearing, and the little girl can do nothing right. She's constantly causing her to go and clean, and she wants everything to be spotless. At night, when she puts the kids in beds, she has to put straps around them and ties them in the bed. They're not allowed to get up. And it's really a movie of Joan Crawford's vindictive, abusive lifestyle to her children that she adopted. And the girl that plays the grown-up Christine is Diana Scarwid, and I've seen her in other movies, and she's an excellent actress. So that's all I had. I had some more picked out, but I just did these few because it's 10 minutes into the video already, and I'll review the others in another video. I hope this was enjoyable, and if it was, please give me a like. And y'all come back and see me any old time. Bye for now.